Hi, this is Julianna Look from Ellipsis from T1A1, and this is my reflection video. So my group faced a couple of problems during the 3-to-1 shoot because we kept rewriting our script. I think we wrote it about 5 times. Location was also a problem because when we went down to the place we originally planned for, we realized the house itself was too overexposed. The dining area was right next to the windows, and we couldn't fake that it was a night scene because in the script it was supposed to be a dinner scene between a couple. So we ended up changing the script from a dinner scene to a lunch date scene, and from a house to a cafe called Pasta Vista. Another problem we had was editing. Not so much the editing, like the video edit, but the sound editing, because I feel like my group out of the 6 this semester aren't very strong in their technicalities. So we actually had to struggle with this program called Audition to kind of clean up our audio, and because of that I think we pushed back our editing deadline a lot more, because we were one of the first few groups to finish filming, but I think we were one of the last groups to finish because the editing process took a while and we kept trying to make it as best as we could, but we still had limitations because we weren't really familiar with the program. So the 3 things that I wanted to accomplish during this 3-to-1 was, firstly, I wanted to get through the whole process without having any major mishaps or fallouts between group members. The second would be making sure that budget's on the minimum. And third, as a director, I really wanted to get the best performance out of my actors. I think I managed to do the first 2 because there were no major mishaps, maybe minor ones, but no major mishaps. I was quite worried for my group members, as like 4 out of 5, and I was the only one that's healthy. All of them were getting sick during the shoot, so I was really concerned that we may end up with a 4 or 3-man crew, but thankfully everyone managed to pull through and everyone's well now. The second, I think we managed to control budget quite well. I mean, even though I would have preferred it slightly cheaper, about 60-75, I understood why we had to get in a bit more money, so we capped it off at $100 because we needed to buy more props for the cafe, because the tables there didn't really look much like a restaurant, so we needed to get more props to sort of class it up. The third thing I didn't really accomplish because I felt like I focused a little bit more on the shots rather than the acting, because even though I communicated to my DOP what I wanted, I gave him the shot list, I ran through it what I wanted, I don't think he fully understand the scope of what I really wanted to see on the screen, and I didn't really explain it. I didn't really break it down to him so that much, and that's why on shoot I realized I was explaining things more to him rather than my actors. And while they acted pretty okay, I think I could have gotten a better performance from them. I've also learned that communication is very important during film, because you can't really communicate, you can't really get an idea out if you can't communicate to your group mates. So we had a bit of a communication breakdown because I didn't really know how to effectively say things and give instructions to my group mates, so there was a lot of confusion on set, but we managed to pull through. And the second thing is definitely technicality, like I said before, because I think our group is one of the least technical groups out of the 6, so we definitely need to work on that during the holidays, try to improve ourselves so that the FP will be better. And the third thing I learned is planning a lot is very important as well, but you also need to be able to think on your feet while on shoot, because for example, I really wanted this rack focus shot of this cigarette box and my character Ellie's face. When we tried to do that, we realized the table was too short for us to get that angle, and we couldn't do the rack focus properly. However, we kept trying to do it, we wasted a lot of time trying to get that shot, and we sort of overrun a bit for during our shoot. I've learned that you really need to come up with a plan B, or on the spot just come up with a better idea, improvise, because as much as you plan, everything is subjected to change. Location may change, actors may change, and yeah, you need to be prepared for all these things. So all in all, as much, I don't think my group did the best film, but I think we worked really hard on this. We definitely can, there's room for improvement for FP, and hopefully we definitely get a better product for FP. So thanks.